How about that?
Oof.
Walk off at Petco, nearly a 5-hour night from the original start time of 6:40, but who cares? Jake Cronenworth walks off. Padres extend their lead over the Brewers for that final wildcard spot to 4 games. Brewers lose to the Reds at home. Padres beat the Dodgers. Something that's been a struggle, obviously, this year. It's just the 4th time in 14 games where the Padres do win. It is the wrap-up show with John and Jim, late on this Friday evening, just getting started around 11:30 p.m. As you make your way in, please subscribe. If you are a Padres fan, we're going to break down this win. We've got you covered. Everything that went on here tonight, please subscribe. Please make sure to smash the like button for us. Follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Please consider becoming a member. If members are here in the chat tonight as well, if you want to gift some memberships out, that's been really cool over the last couple of weeks. Click that join button down below. And as always, we get to all of the supers, so thank you for your support of this channel. If you want to support with the super like Christopher Wright just did, click the $ down below in the chat box. Jim, gutsy win, trailed early 1-0, trailed later 4-3, got even. Bullpen was outstanding. Jake Cronenworth supplies the winning hit as the Padres walk off again.
Yeah, one of the best games of the year. I was there tonight. There were a lot of Dodger fans, but there were a lot of Padres fans as well. And the atmosphere was, it was electric. It was playoff atmosphere. And it was a back and forth game. It was a really well played game. Offense, or, good pitching, offense, big plays, exciting plays. Just overall, it ended perfectly tonight. Brewers loss, Padres win. Padres beat the Dodgers at home. Just a perfect Friday night at Petco Park.
Yeah, it really was. I want to start with the supers and Christopher Wright, who's been
loyal.
No, you're on time. Christopher, thank you. Loyal viewer, loyal member. Thank you for the first super of the night. Again, the Padres walk off over the Dodgers at Petco 5-4, kicking off this 3-game home series against LA. I didn't think they'd even play here tonight. If you listened to me on the radio today, I thought it was like the worst hurricane of all time. Turns out it didn't even rain really tonight.
It rained at the start of the game. The start of the game, it did rain. And you're like, what the fuck is happening?
But it didn't rain much, right?
No, it was a strong mist, John. It wasn't a hurricane level like you thought. It was a strong
brief
mist.
Burst. A brief burst of rain.
A brief burst of wet. How you doing?
No doubt. Christopher, thank you for the super. He says, statement game. Wow. Best bullpen innings all year. 5 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 hit. WTF. It was incredible. Steven Wilson, the hitless inning. Garcia, hitless inning. Suarez allowed the hit. Struck out 2, though. Hader is all of a sudden like as good as Josh Hader. Adrian Morejon picks up the win by working that scoreless, hitless 10th inning. And then the Padres walk off on the Cronenworth hit.
Yeah, this bullpen performance tonight, I know it's a little recency bias, but it's hard to say that another performance this year was as good as tonight was from the bullpen, from the main guys, Suarez, Garcia, Morejon, Hader, just Wilson, everybody tonight. It felt dominant all the way around from the bullpen. You just love to see it, and you hope that this bullpen can build on that, and hopefully Josh Hader is somewhat back, right? And Suarez and Garcia looked really good. Steven Wilson looked really good. Morejon looked freaking really good. That was obviously the vision with this bullpen. Hasn't been there all year, but man, tonight was special from their bullpen.
Well, I think the bullpen has a chance to be, really top flight if Josh Hader is Josh Hader, and then you add Pierce Johnson to it. But if Josh Hader is Josh Hader, then you've got a lights-out bullpen. If Josh Hader is leaky, then you could have problems, obviously. But, you look at, Wilson, Garcia, Suarez, Hader, Morejon. These guys throwing gas out there. Hader, 99. Garcia and Suarez throw hard. Morejon throws hard. Yeah,
102, 101. Just heat, dude.
Who would have ever thought that?
I've always said that. I want a back end of the bullpen that just comes out and throws fucking heat. None of this, 89 mile. Like Chris Matt's really good, but at the end of the game, you want a guy that can just throw it by somebody.
Yeah. And they haven't typically had bullpens like that. Even this year, I didn't think of them as this lights-out, hard-throwing bullpen. But you add Hader, who throws gas, Morahone, who came back in the second half of the year, and they got 4 or 5 guys that throw close to 100 miles per hour. So if you got 4 guys on that throw 100, then you got a chance to hold leads. And that's what they were able to do here. They basically held the tie for as long as possible and then walked off in that 10th inning. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Jay Leonard, who was communicating with us on Twitter earlier today. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for this very generous super as well. He says, let's go, boys. So happy we got a wrap-up show, especially with the late start. Love watching you guys every night. That's very kind of you to say. We do appreciate it. We love the interaction with Padres fans. There have been some unbelievable nights. Recently, this team, Jim's, played better baseball. They went on the road. They went 6-3. They won a series against Arizona. They win tonight. If they win either of the next 2, they win another series. It would be their first series win against the Dodgers. Who knows what happens this weekend with the Brewers, but you get a win or 2 this weekend against the Dodgers. The Brewers slip up again, and you're creating separation where you're feeling pretty good about your chances to get into October.
Yeah. We said, like, out of the 9 games remaining in September, you got to at least win one series versus the Dodgers. You just can't.
Yeah. What did we say? 4 and 5, Jim? Did we say we take?
We said we would take 4 and 5, right? And
they're 2 and 2 right now.
Feel good about the rest. 2 and 2 right now. I feel more confident that they can win this series than maybe I did in LA last weekend, even though, still took the first game, but Sean and I was pitching the next game, and that you just knew that was going to be a loss. And then Sunday was national television. This team can't win on national television.
Right.
But after tonight, I just feel like this is you got to win the series. You got to do it. You can't lose
these last weekend. Last weekend they won game 1. They did so convincingly. They looked great, and then they didn't play well in the final 2 games of the series. Right, lost 12-1. They fought back in game 3, but they lost by 5 runs.
And another thing too,
it's right in front of them.
Another thing too, what was so big about tonight's win? I know there is 0% chance the Dodgers clinch at Petco Park this weekend.
Correct. Great point. That's right. Their magic number actually coming in was 5, not 6. It will remain 5. They cannot clinch here. They can clinch in Arizona next week. They've had some clinch parties in Arizona previously. Hopefully they will not clinch. Well, they won't clinch at Petco, at least during this 3-game series. So thank you again, Jay Leonard. We really do appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you, man. Thanks for the supers. We see him coming in. If you want to make sure to interact with this channel, if you support this channel, please click that $sign down below. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below. Please subscribe if you are a Padres fan. Great night for San Diego and for Padres fans. Padres getting close to the postseason, folks. 4 games up, 23 games to play. Work still to be done, obviously, especially with this schedule. Joseph Johnson III, thank you for the super. He says Myers, Grisham, Morahone, Hader. My God, pal. Or is that what it says? My God, pal?
My God. Maybe
pal.
Oh, my God.
Pals. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, Grisham, after it looked like there could have been a called third strike, hits a 3-run home run. That inning could have ended before he had the chance to hit a 3-run home run.
Mm-hmm.
Hader, we've talked about. Myers has been a lot better over the last month, and Morahone is like a godsend because he's coming off Tommy John and he's been really good.
Would you take this? Is like I don't want to get into this discussion right now, but just real quick, would you take Myers on a 1-year deal to play first base next year for you?
How much?
$9 million.
Probably, honestly, because you're thinking, well, Josh Bell's going to get multiple years somewhere and make more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on where you are with your lack of flexibility, they might need to do something like that to save some payroll.
Because I think Will's a competent first baseman.
He is. No, he is. You're right. He's played a lot of first in his career. He's played a lot of infield.
That's when he's been the most comfortable as his time with the Padres is when he's played first base.
Are you comfortable, though, in Will Myers staying healthy for a season?
No.
That's that. But again, at $8 million, you work him in. He plays 100 games, 115 games.
Cronenworth plays some first base too.
Yeah. No, I don't hate that idea. Again, he's lacked power, obviously, this year, but he's come to life here over the last 3 or 4 weeks. E-Racing with Dale, thank you for the super. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out. John and Jim with you. Padres walk off The Doyers.
I'll read this text.
LFG.
Let's fucking go.
Poop
Shit,
Dodgers.
Doyers. Great win. Awesome game. Bullpen killed it. Hater looking better.
This was as good as Hader has looked, and there's no close second for the Padres. He was getting swings and misses, striking guys out. He hadn't been striking anyone out in a Padres uniform. So, yeah, this was as good as he's looked.
Right. That is a huge takeaway from this game is how Hader looked tonight. Because, I mean, we both agree. If you get Hader to be Hader, that is such a fucking big weapon for this team. And it's just, I love Nick Martinez. I think that he's done a great job this year filling every single type of role possible. But he's not as good as Josh Hader when Josh Hader's on his best.
Right.
Not even close.
A few people are.
Right.
I'm trying to see. Hader struck out Trace Thompson, who homered in this game, shockingly. Chris Taylor lined out to center. Grisham made a decent play. And then Bellinger struck out swinging. That was Hader's ninth inning here tonight. 2 strikeouts against the Dodgers in the tie game. I mean, you'll take it with the way he's pitched this year, specifically in a Padres uniform. So thank you again, Dale. Thank you, Nathaniel Cox, for the super. He says Mark Nimitz was the bullpen coach tonight. I didn't realize that. That's a big addition to the coaching staff in September.
Sorry, I'm just reading that Paul George is currently celebrating with the Padres in their clubhouse.
That's awesome. I didn't realize. Is he like I mean, I know he's decked out. I know he's in the clubhouse. I know he's wearing Padres gear. Did we know that is he a Padres fan? Like, is that a known fact? I don't know. I mean, obviously he's been teammates.
He's an LA
Kawhi.
guy, so I'm surprised he's not a Dodgers fan.
I know, I was too. I mean, he's been teammates obviously with Kawhi, who's a Padres fan, and spent a lot of time in San Diego. But it was cool to see. Did you see the video of Paul George greeting Manny Machado in the clubhouse?
No.
Oh, you didn't see it? It was so funny. Ha-Seong Kim was taking a nap on the couch, and Paul George came in, and Manny was on his phone, and Manny popped up to give him a hug. And then Ha-Seong Kim rolled over, who's this guy? He woke up and Paul George greeted Manny Machado. Who knows if Ha-Seong Kim knows who Paul George is? My guess would be no.
0% chance?
Yeah, basically. Thank you, Nathaniel, for the super. Thank you, Matt, for the super as well. We appreciate all the supers rolling in tonight. Thank you for your support of this channel. He says, despite Clevenger's results tonight, I hope we re-sign him for quote-unquote cheap since we have his boy Niebla. I don't think he's going to come that cheap. I think overall, if you look at his numbers, and don't get me wrong, he has struggled against the Dodgers. A lot of guys have. But you look at his numbers, Jim. I'll pull them up right now. He's got a 4.1 his first season off Tommy John. He's given this team some innings. He's pitched in meaningful games. He stayed relatively healthy in the second half. I don't know how cheap he's going to be.
Especially a starting pitcher with,
right.
I mean, he has a little bit of a resume.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, that's not a
1-year, $8 million deal.
Yeah, that's not a cheap deal you can do.
You want to throw out a number?
For Clevenger?
Yeah, just throw one out.
Well, I'm not really good at math.
No, you're not.
Maybe
$600 million.
3 for 35, 40.
I think that's reasonable. I think he can do at least that. I'd be surprised. I would put it this way: 2 for 35. I think he could get 2 for 30.
Yeah,
3 for 40, something like that. 2 for 30.
Maybe 2 for 30 plus an option year.
Yeah, maybe that's a little high, but 2 for 28.
But
again, would you take him at 14 a year?
Yeah, because I know he came off an injury this year, but he's proven that he's a guy that can pitch well at times. Going into the offseason, hopefully healthy. A healthy right-handed starting pitcher that in the past has been a borderline all-star.
Yeah,
you're gonna get some offers for sure.
I mean, maybe he'll want to. Again, I don't think there's a discount. If you're Clevenger, it's your last deal. You're in your 30s. You got to treat this like you need to maximize this deal. I would think coming off Tommy John, because he signed that. What do you get? 2 years, $12 million from the Padres. Good news, we've signed Mike Clevenger to a 2-year deal. Bad news, he's out for a year with Tommy John surgery. He's got to get paid now, I would think, if you're Mike Clevenger. But maybe he wants to be here, and maybe they can re-sign him. 2 years, 30. I think would be advantageous, no question, for the Padres. Gus, thank you. Says
Gus.
too much bullpen use tonight with Snell tomorrow. Kind of emoji. But Snell has been a 6-inning guy in the second half. His last 11 or 12 starts, he's by average about 6 innings per start.
Look, this time of the year, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about winning a baseball game. And you had your best guys available. You pitch your best guys.
And they're off Monday, right? Before they go to Seattle?
They have the next 3 Mondays off.
Right. They were just off Thursday. They're fine in bullpen usage. They are fine. Nick Martinez will be back available tomorrow. Some of these guys that pitched tonight will pitch again tomorrow, presumably. And Blake Snell has thrown well. He's pitched really well for the Padres down the stretch. Sal Soprano, thank you for the super. He says,
Sal? Thanks, man.
Beautiful win tonight. I agree with you, Sal, despite the non-beautiful weather, electric atmosphere. Jim was there. Others, I'm sure, in the chat were there as well. Thanks for doing a late-night wrap-up show for us, fellas. Absolutely. I mean, we're here for nights like this. We're here for – that's why we do this basically every day.
Exactly. I mean, I'd just be staring at a wall anyway right now because relationship girl's gone. I mean,
when's she coming back? Sunday or Monday?
She's coming back Monday night.
Oh,
so
must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, you might get divorced, but for me, I'm free all weekend.
No, even when I'm free, like I piss off my wife. Like last night when Rich Ornberger comes over to my house and just drinks like White Claw for no reason.
Yeah, but did Kristen drink though too? Was she involved?
She did, but then she left and went upstairs. But she was like on Twitter or something. I don't know.
Kristen's she does have a Twitter.
She does. She enjoys Twitter. She finds it funny. Like she doesn't use it for news. She just likes like the funny comments and stuff. But thank you, Sal. We do appreciate that. Good to be with Padres fans here tonight. We're going to tell you about Mark Nimitz, the title sponsor of the wrap-up show, in a moment. I do want to thank Steven for this. Steven, if you have a comment and you want to get it in, please do so. But thanks, you Steven, for your support with the super. Let's run through some of these supers that are rolling in, like this from Jake, who we've been interacting with all day long. Jake was worried about us this morning, I want to say, Jim, because of the hurricane. I was worried.
Yeah, dude. Jake,
I locked all my windows. I put wood on. What do people do?
I saw
wood on their windows.
Yeah, board up the windows.
Board up.
There, I saw a couple trash cans that were tipped over. We will rebuild. It's okay. San Diego will prevail.
You think? My car's wet though. What am I supposed to do?
That's a great question.
Dry it off.
Probably either sell it or blow it up.
Okay. I'm going to blow up my car. That'll go over really well, I'm sure, in Del Mar. Yes. Jake, thank you. He says, brief burst of damp. That's funny. LFGSD, hashtag Go Padres. So the Padres sent out a tweet when the tarp was on the field, right, that said it's supposed to be a brief burst of rain that's going to move through relatively quickly, and they expect to play by 7:30. And they were right. They played by 7:20. It was a very short delay, 40 minutes.
Hold on. Pause. Thank you, Jake, for the super chat. Someone, hold on. Who did it?
Oh, do we have membership
Kendall
gifting
Wright
going on?
Has just gifted 10 new members to the channel.
Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable.
So what we need right now from one of our loyal followers is to let us know who got Jeremiah. Okay, perfect. I need to know who are our new members. So first off, oh man, where I lost it.
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Dude, Kendall hooked up this channel.
Kendall Wright is the fucking man.
That's right.
Or woman.
Yeah, true.
I
think maybe a guy.
Well, Kendall, you are the man or woman. You're awesome.
Right.
Okay, Jeremiah, Jake, Brent, Henry, Gus, Pedro, Christian, Omar, and
that was like 7.
I know there's 3 more. Oh, wait, his name is Kendrick, not Kendall. Sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Kendrick Wright. I'm sorry.
Kendrick Wright. Thank you. Kendrick's an idiot. He doesn't know how to read.
I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron. All right.
If you want to take your memberships back, you can.
The wrap-up show presented by Kendrick Wright. Sorry. I'm sorry, Kendrick. I'm sorry.
What'd you call him? Kendall initially?
I am.
Gus
is now a member, and he's like, I am so glad I can do this again. And he is sending 70 million Jim Sucks emojis.
I love this. Kendrick, thank you. New members,
JT
welcome.
Money. Yes. Joseph Johnson's also a new member. Awesome.
Awesome stuff. Thanks, guys. Thank you for that very generous gift, Kendrick. Members that want to gift memberships, you can do that. We're not exactly sure how, but there's a way to do that. So clap emojis for Kendrick.
Thank you,
and for
Kendrick.
all the new members. Thanks,
You
guys.
are awesome.
All right. While we have a moment, we're going to get back to the Supers. Keep them coming. Padres over the Dodgers in extras. Jake Cronenworth scores. Juan Soto, who continues to slump. We're going to talk about that. But the Padres do win 5-4. And when you're slumping and you're winning, it's a lot different than when you're slumping and you are losing. We do want to remind you that this channel does not exist without the support of our longtime title sponsor, Mark Nimitz, Farmers Insurance, Auto, Home, Renters, Life, Earthquake Insurance. Mark Nimitz is your guy. He can save you $750 right now just by switching your insurance to Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. He has great service and communication. I have my homeowners and my earthquake insurance through Mark. I had a claim in here this spring into the summer. He took care of everything, saved my family thousands of dollars. I'm not kidding. He literally saved us thousands of dollars. He's got great service and communication. He's a wonderful insurance agent. He's a San Diegan and a huge Padres fan. He'll talk to you about your insurance needs. He would love to talk to you about the Padres as well. There's a link down below for his website. But if you want to save money, if you want to support a San Diegan that supports this channel, please, the next time you have an insurance need, and we all will have one at some point within the next year, Auto, Home, Renters, Life, Earthquake Insurance, please get in contact with Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance.
Yeah, all his information, always, every show is above my head. mnimitz at farmersagent.com. When you reach out to him, let him know that John and Jim from the Wrap-Up Show sent you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please subscribe if you're a Padres fan. Padres walk off the Dodgers at Petco. That's a sweet thing to say. They do so 5-4 tonight on a dreary, rainy, earlier evening in downtown San Diego. Retod with the Super says the others, the other guys, Cronenworth and Grisham. Jim, the others.
The others. Should we trademark that? The others.
Is that what we all should be, like Wrap-Up Show viewers and John and Jim listeners? Are we like the others?
Kind of like that.
Kind of like it.
Where are the others?
What do you guys think of that?
The others. Maybe.
Right?
I'm not saying
we're like kind of, because it's like, like we're the others.
We're the others.
No, I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what that really means. But
John and Jim plus the others. John and Jim plus the others. I don't.
Well, we're the others too. You know what I mean? Like it's like we've all done this
Bro,
together.
I'm like Manny Machado. Okay, you're like Juan Soto.
No, it's like we've all done this collectively. Like this doesn't happen without the others. That's what I'm trying to say.
I kind of like that.
What do you guys think? Yay or nay on the others for like the name of the chat, name of the listeners on the radio? Yay or nay?
Well, I mean, to
Retod.
Retod's point, yeah, the others came up tonight. Manny had a huge game, though, by the way. Massive.
3 hits, all fields.
But, you saw that in the 10th inning that they were just going to walk Machado. And Machado stared at him, stared at Dave Roberts. Of course, like, pitch me, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, no. So when that happens, that's going to happen in the postseason, by the way. They're going to just walk Machado or just walk Soto, depending if Soto's, out of his slump or not. And the others are going to have to come through. And tonight they did.
I like it, Retod. I like it. All right, let's get to Jared. Jared, our mod, our member, our loyal viewer. Jared, thank you for hanging out as always. He says, shout out to the bullpen. No doubt. They've been clutch all week, and you're right. They have. It's been a very good week for this bullpen. To win in the postseason, what do you need? You need a lockdown bullpen. You need to hold leads.
Yeah. You need to
have right now, that's like, yeah, they're turning the corner.
By the way, the chat, I think, has spoken. They say no on the others because it makes people think of Lost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that the others? You know me. I don't know pop culture.
There were people in the show Lost called the others.
Oh, screw that. Hate the others.
Hate it. But, I mean, for baseball, I mean, still, like, the others on this team, we can still talk about that.
No, I like that. Alex is here with us tonight. Alex, longtime viewer and supporter. Alex, thank you. He says the bullpen has looked really good lately, just like Jared was saying. This is like the story here tonight. It's kind of funny. Grisham hits this big home run. Cronenworth has this big hit. They overcome a couple of deficits, but The story tonight against this really good Dodgers lineup, obviously, is the way this bullpen kept that lineup in check for the last 5-6 innings.
Yeah, the bullpen is just tonight was just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, was it 8 innings? How many innings did they pitch tonight? 8 innings?
No, dude, 5. What do you think? Clevenger went 2 innings? You were there.
I know there's a gap in the game I wasn't watching.
How many innings did the bullpen throw tonight? Did they throw 13? I know they won in 10. I feel like the bullpen went 12.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
Clevenger. Oh, by the way, Clevenger's final line, it's not awful. 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He has really struggled, though, against the Dodgers. Look at his 3 starts against the Dodgers. He's probably got a 10 ERA, 9 ERA. It's not been good. Let me get to this from Juan. He says, El Gallo at first will stay healthy. Shake my head. SD took this long. Took this long to play him at first base or to beat the Dodgers?
Maybe play him at first base.
Okay.
Yeah, probably took too long to put him back at first base.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you can't play him right now every day at first base because you have a guy that's producing in Josh Bell. You're counting on to produce, right?
Right. Thank you, Gabe, in the chat. Says, John, leave Jim alone. He can't do math.
Yeah, that's true. I know. I should. It's just too easy. It's too easy, folks. I'll let you guys do it sometimes.
Thanks.
I don't have to do it every time. Steve with the super sticker. I'm not sure what that says. What is on the super sticker? See, we can't see that in StreamYard. You can see it on YouTube, though. So thank you, Steve, with that super sticker. I'm just trying to get caught up here. We've got Jesse. The only viewer watching tonight where it's not quote-unquote late is probably Jesse in Hawaii. Is it 2 hours earlier or 3 hours earlier? Jesse, I always forget.
2?
So that would be, well, that would only be 9:50. If it's 3 hours, it's 8:50. He says, even with Soto's struggles without his walk, we would not have gotten the 4th run. That's right. Walks. Yep. Machado rips that ball to right. How about that rare misplay from Mookie Betts, like overrunning a ball, kicking it? It carried way away from him. I don't even know how far, 40 feet at least, maybe 20 yards, 15 yards. And then Soto came around to score from first base on that ball that was just hit to right field. I mean, if Betts doesn't boot that, there's no way the Padres are anywhere near scoring a run in that spot.
No, that was I mean, without that, the Dodgers win. I think
Machado was stranded at third.
Maybe you could credit the weather a little bit. Maybe it was a little damp out there.
Yep,
and that's what helped to kick the ball off his glove. And then the hustle from Manny, and the walk by Soto before that. Just the whole sequence was huge. Now you wish that with 1 out runner at first and third, you could have got Manny in.
You're right.
But Cronenworth definitely made up for it in the extra innings.
Yeah. So was it Cronenworth? Did he strike out and then Kim pop out? Is that what happened there? Did Cronenworth strike out in that spot?
Well, Bell was after Manny, and I think
I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah. Did he walk?
No, he didn't, because it was. Did he?
I know there's runners at first and third with less than 2 outs.
I forget. Can someone put that in the chat? What did happen after the Machado single 2-base error that prevented them from scoring again? What inning was that, Jim? Let's see. That was in the 5th. I have it right here. All plays. Bottom 5. Machado singles. Bell reaches on an error to Dustin May. Remember that?
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
And then Cronenworth flat out to shallow center. Remember, they didn't test Bellinger and the throw was up the line.
Yep.
And then Kim popped out. So, I wonder if Manny had it to do over again. Do you go there? Just make him make a good throw. Bellinger's got a great arm. I mean, the throw beat him by forever. He a good throw, he's out by 35 feet. So that's probably
here's the thing. It's I mean, Bellinger, the book on Bellinger is probably like, if it's shallow, don't run on him because he's made those plays before.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
And I'm not.
And Manny's not exactly
there.
Yeah, Manny's not exactly fleet of foot,
Yeah, he's not he's not Fernando Tatis Jr. fast.
No, right.
So I think that was a good no send, honestly, even though that was a bad throw. Hindsight, you send him, but
sure. No, I agree with you. I think you're right.
But I think Cronenworth definitely made up for it in the 10th there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All good in the end. All's well that ends well.
Exactly.
Jared, thank you again for your super. He says,
Thanks,
okay,
Jared.
predictions for tomorrow, Jim.
All right, perfect.
So
Love it.
7 innings from Blake Snell against the
Ooh.
Dodgers. 7 innings a run, 5 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. We're all on board. Okay.
Yes, we are.
I'll just trust the offense to do better than that. We're all on board with that.
Take that right now.
I mean, I'll take
lock it in.
If we get 6, I'm on board.
Yeah. 6 and 2. 6
and
innings, 2
yeah.
earn, 8 Ks, 1 walk, 5 hits. Yeah, take that.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll take that. Just trying to catch up here in the chat. Thank you again, Kendrick, for your gifted memberships for 10 of our new members here in the chat. That was dope. Thank you, Kendrick.
Thanks, Kendrick.
Just trying to catch up. Let me get to this here from Steven, who says, thoughts on Alfaro and Mookie hit by pitch. Good point. Warnings were not issued in this game. Of course, it was wet. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of it, right? You could argue it kind of carries over from last weekend with all the hit by pitches. I had that written down initially in my notes here. I don't really know what to make of it other than to think that there wasn't really intent tonight, but if I'm wrong, I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even really remember the exact circumstances, to be honest. I was watching this entire game while doing, hold on, let me break out my boards. While doing this for San Diego State tomorrow night.
Oh, very nice.
So I was doing 2 things at once.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's getting a little feisty between the Padres and the Dodgers. Seems like it
good.
a little bit, which I'm cool with. It's great. Thank you, Eclipse Freak 7, who says rainy day plus Padres 1 equals Dodgers lose. I called them the Dodgers. That's not good. Perfect day. Perfect day.
If the Phillies lost, it'd be even better.
Did the Phillies win?
They did, but the Padres still remain a half game up on them for the 5 speed. And by the way, right now,
up on the Brewers.
Right now, if the season ended today, you're going to New York to take on the Mets.
So the Mets have now fallen a game behind the Braves or a half game behind the Braves?
Braves are now the 2 seed.
How good have they? Remember their start? They were not great the first month of the year. Maybe a couple of games under 500. And now what are they? 40 games over 500?
They've been like incredible. They've been amazing. So now you're looking at going to New York potentially. Like that's a real possibility.
About that? Do you see that as a win? DeGrom, Scherzer question mark. I mean, they've struggled here recently, but you could be 2 and Q. You could be done at 2 and Q. DeGrom and Scherzer.
Scherzer's still on the IL. I know he's coming off here pretty soon, right?
Supposed to come off well, he just went on like 4 days ago, but he's supposed to come off at 15 days, they said.
I mean, wouldn't you want to face the team that's struggling over the team with the hot hand right now?
Right. I mean, St. Louis has been really good. The Braves have been really good. The Mets have not been as good. Yeah, maybe.
But you can really turn things around in 24 games. Like the Mets could go.
You're saying the Mets could, or Padres
the Mets could go
finish,
17 and
7,
whatever, 7, and you're like, oh shit.
Yep. No, you're right. E-Racing with Dale, thank you for the super. He says, thank you both, John and Jim. The show is awesome. You guys have the best Padres content, fun to listen and always honest. Thank you, Dale.
Thank you, Dale. Appreciate you as always.
Yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us and saying that. As you know, I mean, when things aren't going well, we're more than willing to critique. I think we do it fairly. It's not personal. And then when things are going well, we tell you about what has worked out, like this bullpen. I was somewhat harsh on Bob Melvin 2 weeks ago, probably. And now Bob Melvin has weathered the storm. And this team is playing good baseball. And he's positioned them to get to the postseason in the absence of Fernando Tatis Jr. And he deserves credit for keeping this clubhouse together and intact. Manny Machado has been great. Some of the starting pitching has been really good. The Darvishes and the Snells have been really good. See if they can get Musgrove going. But, yeah, it's a good time right now to be a Padres fan, the way they've played the last 2 weeks.
I think you can. I mean, this was probably locked in a little while ago, maybe, but this is going to be the first winning season under Preller in a 162-game year.
Yeah, it will.
It
definitely will.
That's crazy to think about, that finally we are here in a moment where they're going to have an actual winning record in a full 162-game season under AJ Preller.
But we need more than that. I mean, they got to get in
I
at
know.
this
I
point.
know. I know.
At this point, they have to
I
get
know.
in.
It can't be 82 and 80. It's got to be like
No.
88
88,
wins, 89.
89, yep, 90.
Yeah.
We do want to thank Omar Sanchez at Edge Home Finance. He's our newest partner here on the Wrap Up Show. He's a huge Padres fan. He went to San Diego State. He's a San Diegan. He supports this channel. We ask if you have mortgage needs and you're a Padres fan, please consider going with Omar at Edge Home Finance. He's got a brand new website, loansbyomar.com, but he also wanted me to mention this. Can you open up Instagram? He's got a great Instagram page. I just actually followed him within the last 48 hours. Follow him on Instagram. That includes you as well, Jim.
Okay.
At loans.byomar.
Perfect.
So find him on Instagram. Just search loans dot or period by Omar. So he's on Instagram right now. You can text him literally at any point. He's available to you 7 days a week, including during the wrap-up show, 619-387-7798, or scan the QR code on the screen. Check out his brand new website as well, loansbyomar.com. He's your San Diego native mortgage broker. If you're looking to buy your dream home, he can help. If you want to refinance to consolidate your debt, he can help you as well. If you're in the process of buying or refinancing and you want a second opinion to make sure you're getting the best deal possible, just call or text Omar. You're going to get a free consultation. Again, get to his website, loansbyomar.com. Follow him on Instagram, loans.byomar on Instagram. So check him out there as well. And you have all the resources you need at that site. First-time home buyers, refinancing, anything you need. Scan that QR code. Please support Omar Sanchez at Edge Home Finance.
Yeah, or text him 619-387-7798. He will text you back. You can text him any time of the day. When you reach out to him, let him know that John and Jim from the Wrap-Up Show sent you.
All right. Thank you, Omar. Thank you for your support here, everyone in the chat tonight. I'm going to see if I've missed anything here, Jim. I know I have. All of a sudden, I'm at the bottom of the chat.
Uh-oh.
So let me see the most recent one. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh is right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
How about the most obvious thing ever tonight, a Trace Thompson home run?
So obvious.
I mean, he has been amazing for the Dodgers.
He's got like a 900 OPS, a little under that, but
yeah, he's got 9 homers, 13 doubles, 30 plus RBIs. He's got an OPS around 900, an on base of around 370. He's hitting 260-ish, but you're
how come the Padres never have a player like Trace Thompson? If only they could have gotten their hands on a player like that, because they never had that chance.
Right. You just what?
Oh, wait, they gave him like 14 plate appearances and cut him.
I think less.
And wasn't he like a corresponding move for
Robinson?
Who the hell is he? Yeah.
Exactly. That's why they DFA'd him. Was for Robinson.
To call him Roberto Alomar.
Jesus.
I was about to call him Roberto Alomar. Franz, thank you for the super. I've caught up now. How about the Tweakers as a name?
Probably
LFGSD. Probably not.
not.
Yeah, it's funny though. I do like that, Franz.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what Tweakers were until like 20 minutes ago. Dory, thank you for the super. He says, hat is clean AF, John. We need to wear those colors every now and then. Yeah, this is a cool combination, no doubt. 98.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Normal.
Parks and Rec. I think of the TV show.
Yeah, check him out. I mean,
check out Parks and Normal
TV show. Parks and Normal is a big supporter of this channel. They've gifted product to Jim and I. We've given away hats over the course of the year to Padres fans. They've got great stuff. Just Google them. Look at their hat collection. It's ridiculous. I think Jake in Phoenix made me aware of it 5 months ago. I went to the site. I saw this ridiculous Aztec cap. I bought it in 2 seconds. I've since have purchased, I don't know, like a dozen of I have like a dozen Parks and Normal caps. Like legitimately, I have a dozen of these.
If you buy another one, your wife will leave you.
Any hat. If I buy any hat from anyone, my wife will leave. Which means I'm gonna have to find my own place because I can't probably afford to live here.
Well, soon you can just move into my garage when I'll just move into Relationship Girl's house.
With Relationship Girl. I love it. I love it.
Perfect.
Your garage kind of is like small.
But you've been inside of it, and you said it was like a perfect one-person house.
It is. It's good. It is. It's a good studio. It is cool. I like it. Jake, thank you. Jake says,
Thanks, Jake.
I sent you a pic on Twitter. Go to Twitter, Jim. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's about opt-in to get gift memberships. Gift memberships are only available on our participating channels for purchase or redemption. Channel members must use a web browser, blah, 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 blah.
But that's for our viewers. So if our viewers are opted in, I like
viewers
that.
must opt in to be eligible for gift memberships. Once you opt in to allow gifts on a channel, you're eligible to get gift memberships on any current or future gifts given on that channel. To opt in for gift membership, you must be signed into YouTube channel. Oh wait, I don't know the rest there, but
that makes sense. You opt in, and then if someone gifts, you're eligible to get the gift.
Right, because I know everyone wants to get Faye a membership, and it's like, I don't know, maybe
But
an
it's
algorithm.
random.
It's a random thing, but still, yeah.
Jake, thank you for that. He says 2 #13 MVP. He's been great. He had cooled off. He had those 2 or 3 games he didn't hit, but huge tonight.
He will be guaranteed a top 5 MVP candidate this year, maybe even top 3.
You're right. He will. And then he says a team win. And it was everything that you want to see from a team. Never quit, stayed even, then won it in the 10th.
Who do you think, just real quick, who do you think the top 5 are in the MVP voting are?
Well, obviously Goldschmidt. Who's going to win it?
Yeah, but Mookie there.
Yeah, Mookie will be in there. Yeah, Freddie Freeman could be in there.
I put Manny
Freeman
there.
leads the National League in hits right now.
I'll put Manny there. I guess maybe Arenado too. He's having kind of the same season as Manny.
I have to look at his numbers. Maybe Tatis. Statements from 2020. Okay. Michael, thank you for the super. Okay, so he's got an idea, Jim. How about John and Jim's average Joes? Like a play on the Jays, like John and Jim and the Joes. I don't hate that, Michael. I kind of like it.
Jim and the Joes.
Shoot it up or down in the chat right now. Yay or nay? Just as an idea.
Where are average Joes at?
Where are we at? What do you guys think? Yeah, but we got a lot of, we don't just have Joes. We have like Janets as well.
Janets. Our average Jays? I don't know.
Average Jays. We have Joettes as well, like the Danettes.
Yeah.
Michael says, appreciate your hard work, LFGSD. Thank you, Michael. Michael's been with us day one, night in, night out, live replay. Huge supporter of this channel. Michael, you're
all
the man.
The time.
All the time. Jorge De La Rosa, thank you for the super. He says, best part is we went 1-2-3 against their top 3, and they couldn't handle one Manny LFGSD.
Yeah, because they walked Manny in the 10th inning.
That's right. Yeah, but he's in the 10th inning. They had a chance with Betts to take a lead, right?
Mm-hmm. They did. I saw.
How did that top of the 10th play out? Top of the 10th.
I was driving, so I was on.
Oh, here we go.
Radio.
You were driving.
Okay.
Top of the 10th was hold on. Was it Freeman flies out to center? No, excuse me. Betts flied out to right for the first out. Turner struck out in a foul tip for the second out. Freeman flied out sharply to center for the third out. That was the top of the 10th inning.
Yep. And then the bottom of the 10th, they walked Manny right away.
He was mad.
Bell struck out. Cronenworth walk off.
Not bad.
By the way, I saw. First of all, I saw Ben at the game tonight.
What's up, Ben? Rich McGuire.
And then I saw Rich from the press box, and dude, he was in the thick of Dodger fans. And I saw at one point,
right?
I looked down there after a Trace Thompson home run. I forget when it was. It was after the Dodgers scored, and he was surrounded by like 7 Dodger fans, and Rich is just sitting there like this, and the Dodger fans are turning around. They're like, I was like, oh my god.
Oh gosh, Rich, how did you deal with that all night?
Yeah, it was a war.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Oh my goodness, but
it's better in a win than in a loss.
Oh yeah, I said talk your shit, Rich. Talk your shit.
Vector 53, thank you, Vector, loyal supporter of this channel. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please subscribe if you're a Padres fan. Smash the like button for us. Follow us on Twitter, please, at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. He says, saw the game at a DJ set in LA and so happy, LFGSD. You were at like a rave or something, Vector? And you had the game available to you? It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Or were you doing your own DJ set? I need more information there. I'm very curious now.
I need to know. Saw the game at a DJ set. So if you're a DJ, we need to know, because if we ever do an event, we need a DJ. You're our man, Vector.
Did I miss a super chat from Matt?
Probably.
Can you go try to find that or no? What time, Matt? That's our bad. Specifically my bad.
So I'm sorry, guys. It's very hard to keep up sometimes.
That's such a lame excuse. He says,
really
oops,
is.
I mean 10 minutes ago. Okay, let me try to find that, because that's sloppy.
10 minutes ago?
That's
Wow.
sloppy.
Very sloppy.
On my part.
My first time looking at super chats.
Like, what the hell, John?
Hold on, I'm searching too.
Yeah, I don't see it. Matt, are you sure it went through? And don't do it again. I'm all the way back to 11:46, and I don't see Matt. Unless I missed it. See if you can find it, Jim. Matt, comment down below. Let us know what your comment is. We'll pull it up right now.
By the way, names of our I saw one name that I kind of like. I can't find it now. Our minions, John and Jim's minions.
But how does that really how does that tie into our audience?
Where are minions at? Like, have you watched the Minions? You know what I'm talking about?
They're like those little yellow dudes. They're like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, they're like the people that follow Gru, and they're like the best. I think they're hilarious. We even rode the Minions ride at.
What about Jimians?
Oh my God.
I like Jimians.
Our Jimians. It's like, sounds like a fruit roll up.
I like fruit roll ups.
Oh, Jesus.
So stupid.
Hold on.
John and Jim's Minions. I see that. Jimians.
No.
No one's going to get that, I don't think.
Probably not. Sounds kind of stupid.
It does.
Like Minions? Who likes Minions? Vote. Who likes the Minions?
Jimians and Johnians.
Jim's Indians and Johnians.
We've really struggled with finding something that's
right, because we want to be original. You know, you see people picking off of like clones or P1s, and we're gonna copy that. You know, it's like, no, we want to do something original.
Yeah, that's why we're relying on our audience, because we can't figure it out for ourselves.
We can't think of it else because we're stupid.
Thank you, Aura, for your support of this channel. ORA.organic. Click this Build Your Routine button right now. 30% off your very first order. All plant-based nutritional products. Every single one of them. Probiotics. I take one every single day for digestion and heart health, mental clarity. They have proteins for after workouts. They have pre-workout supplements. They have omega-3 oils. They have plant-based sleep pills and immunity pills. I mean, great products. They really have great products. And 30% off your very first order. And here's the thing. Their co-founder, Will, is a San Diegan and a huge Padres fan. They have offices in Liberty Station. So if you want to support a San Diegan and a company that does business with us, please check them out. Click that shop button in the top left. You can browse all the products. But again, if you're looking to get healthier, if you want your family to get healthier, your friends, your loved ones, please check out Aura. It's an easy site to get to. There's a link down below. It's ORA.organic. Simple as that. It's ORA.organic. But check them out. Aura, 30% off your first order by clicking that Build Your Routine button down below.
Yeah, go there right now. www.aura.organic. Build your routine when you get 30% off your first order. And they have everything you need to live a healthy lifestyle. Go there right now. Check it all out. And you will thank it's later, definitely. www.aura.organic.
See, wait, now we actually had this super, Matt. We saw your super earlier, and we pulled this up, right, Jim? We talked about the whole Clevenger-Niebla dynamic.
Yeah, we did.
So thank you again, Matt, for your support. But yeah, we're on board for signing Clevenger for quote unquote cheap. The question is, will he come back for cheap? Can you get him on a 2-year deal, or is he going to get 3? Can you get him at 13 to 15 a year, or is he going to get 17 to 20? That's really the question, in my opinion, when it comes to Clevenger.
Mm-hmm.
See, we've talked about this as a name, the Rappers.
Yeah, I don't know. Faye likes the Minions. Benjamin likes the Minions.
People like minions.
Because you just know what it is. It's like just a giant group of people.
Minions. Just laughing. It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, we did.
More about it.
We mentioned this, or Jim mentioned this earlier, Alex. That it looked like Manny was like, "Come on, man, pitch to me," and Dave Roberts is like, "I'm not an idiot."
Right. He's like, nope, not doing that.
How could you pitch to him the way he's hitting the ball right now? I mean, he literally hit a ball to all fields tonight. He had 3 hits already. If you're Dave Roberts, the problem is you can't pitch to him because then you go into the press conference and they say, "Why would you pitch to him?" That's why you can't pitch to him.
Yeah.
And he's their best offensive player, and there's no close second, right?
Right. There's no close second. You can't lose to Manny Machado in that situation. You can't. I don't have any problem with it. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, of course. And you can lose to Jake Cronenworth in that spot, but you cannot lose to Manny Machado.
Nope. And that's
what
why
are they going to say in LA if you allow that to happen? That would be utter stupidity from a manager, unfortunately. But I did like Manny's swag, being like, "Come on, man."
Also,
you guys are 50 games up. Pitch to me.
Yeah. Again, in LA, would they really kill him for making that move because you're still 35 games up?
They wouldn't kill him, of course not. But they'd say that's utter stupidity.
In the postseason, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course, in the postseason, we're not going to have that dynamic. There's no runner at second to start an inning. So you're not going to have that specific dynamic play out to start an inning. Yeah, that's the one concern I would say. If I was, and thankfully we're not, but if you're rooting for the Dodgers, my one concern would be like, yo, you had this thing wrapped up months ago. Can you play with an edge all the way through the postseason? Easier said than done. Like, it's so easy to coast right now. Somehow they haven't. They really haven't coasted, but I mean, what are they playing for? I mean, what do they care if they win this game tonight? I mean, it's everything to the Padres. Is it anything to the Dodgers? I mean, eventually, are they going to celebrate winning the division?
But the good thing is tonight, they played straight up. They played straight up. It would annoy me if the Dodgers took out their starters in the 5th inning.
Oh, I agree. No, and they're not going to do that against division teams. And they haven't clinched their division. They haven't officially clinched anything, but they're not going to do that. I mean, they might give guys a blow at some point once they clinch, maybe a day.
Yeah.
But they're not going to give guys a week off. It's just not how baseball works.
No.
Cliff, it was Heath Embry pitched that 10th inning. Yeah, he had a 6-something ERA, a lot of walks. But they had basically fired all their bullets to try to keep the game tied in the 7th, 8th, 9th inning, kind of like what the Padres had done.
Right. Exactly.
Dodgers threw Bickford and Kimbrel, and I don't know, Ferguson's been good. Dustin May tonight, by the way, 5 innings, 4 runs. Padres have hit Dustin May.
Yeah, they have. He's very hittable right now. Very hittable.
He is. All right, it's late. We should probably are we
oh my God,
still here?
Oof. Yeah.
I know. Before we get out of here, I do want to remind our viewers about our podcast. If you want the audio edition of the wrap-up show, we are the official podcast of FriersOnBase.com, which means you can find us at FriersOnBase.com, but on basically every podcast platform as well. We're presented by Eric Lanier at Higher Impact Financial. That is higherimpactfinancial.com. We've been telling you about Eric over the last few weeks, if not longer. He's the founder of Higher Impact Financial. He's a San Diegan and a huge Padres fan. That's why we wanted to work together. He's got a mission of aligning his clients' values and passions with their finances. He's a fiduciary, which means he will only make recommendations that truly make sense for you and are in your best interest. He specializes in retirement planning for individuals and couples who are looking to retire in 5 years or less. Along with that, if you're a new family trying to figure out financial planning and investing, Eric can help you too, whether it's figuring out how to manage your debt, paying for college for your kids, or improving your cash flow. Write down his number, 951-383-3033, 951-383-3033, or again, get to higherimpactfinancial.com. That is higherimpactfinancial.com. What a night for the Padres, walking off on the Dodgers. Now, can they do something they haven't done this year, Jim, which is win a series against LA in their fifth try?
One time?
Win a series, they're in good shape. got to be in good shape. If they win this series, they got to be in really good shape to get to the postseason.
Rich, I can't. I'm working. Well, I could, but no. Sorry, I'm working beforehand.
What's he saying?
Rich is telling blow off the Aztec game, go to the Padres-Dodger game.
No, you're literally working.
I know. I'm literally working tomorrow.
I'm sure you're going to be breaking down that quarterback matchup.
You said they have the Josh Allen of FBS Division 2, so
it's not Division 2, man.
Whatever.
It's FCS.
FCS. I'm tired.
I say three touchdowns are better, Pedro. I think Jim said that. You might have said 2 touchdowns are better.
They win by 17 tomorrow.
Okay. Listen, I'll take it. 17 plus I'll take. Before we go, weight room. It was cool. We'd love to have you guys with us Monday, by the way, at 11 a.m. We had some glitches, maybe some on our part. So we'll have like a question of the day. What are we? Weightroom.co/SD Sports 760. Is that right, Jim?
Yes.
Weightroom.co. I'm putting it in the chat right now. /SD Sports 760. We're going to do Mondays and Fridays, question of the day for 30 minutes. You can literally interact with us like you do on YouTube, but you actually come up on video. So we'd love to have you interact with us. Don't be scared. Jim doesn't bite.
No.
Typically.
Yeah.
Weightroom.co/SD Sports 760. We had fun with it. I was cracking up for whatever reason today. It was kind of funny. It was fun.
Because we didn't know what the fuck was happening.
We had no clue what we were doing.
But it's a great site, and we'll talk more about it Sunday night, and then join us on Monday morning.
Faye, thank you. Yes, we'll see you Sunday night. We'll be here around 9 p.m. presumably. We know the game's earlier, but we'll likely be here 9 o'clock Sunday, hopefully talking about a Padres series win. Shoot, dare I say Padres series sweep? Never know. 2 games. Can they win 2 more? We do want to thank Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. $750 off your insurance if you switch to Mark. Get in contact with him. There's a link down below. He's the title sponsor of the wrap-up show. Please support Mark Nimitz. Please support Will at Aura. Their co-founder is San Diegan. 30% off your very first order. Link down below, ora.organic. And then, of course, Omar Sanchez, loansbyomar.com. Follow him on Instagram as well, loans.byomar. Scan that QR code in the top right-hand corner. Thank you, guys. Fun night. Great night if you're a Padres fan. Walk-off winner by Jake Cronenworth in the 10th inning. Padres win the opener against the Dodgers. We will be back with you Sunday night. Join us then. We'll see you Monday morning on Weight Room. We'll see you on the radio next week. We're busy.
Anything more we need to promote? Shit.
I don't even know.
Bye.